Hello everyone, Treecks here, and welcome to Metroid 2, Return of Samus. This is part 6. Last time we cleaned out these ruins. These chosen ruins are now officially... They're now officially cleared out of everything. All the Metroids and all the expansions have been gotten here. Unless I misremember. I'm pretty sure I've got them all, so... like the previous times, it is now a matter of going back, going back to the caves, because as you may notice the trend by now, it is clean out ruins for the expansions and the occasional Metroids hanging around there. But there's also always a little bit of a cave area near those ruins, which are also part of the same area, where the... come on, space jump. Where the most of the Metroids are hiding. Most of the time they are behind the ruins. Not the case here. It is still recommended to go to the ruins first, because the cave area for the Metroids, I always call them the Metroid nests, is actually before the ruins. We actually passed it on the way here. But it's still recommended to do the ruins first, because, of course, expansions, you're going to want to be at your strongest when you face the majority of the Metroids. Because obviously it's going to be mostly Gammas in this area. So you really need to be careful. It's this little passage, I skipped this earlier. This is where we want to go to find the Metroid nest of Area 4. There's a safe area, a safe spot here. Not unwelcome, of course. Right, this is the cave area of this area. This is where the majority of the Metroids are hiding. And let's see if we can find them. And let's see if we can fight them. Get it? Find, fight. Going down. I think I want to go in here. Ah, here we have one. Are you going to stay in Alpha, or are you going to transform into a Gamma? Of course, it's a Gamma. Die, please. That would be so nice. Without hurting me too much, please. Yeah, if they go off screen, it can be quite annoying, because it's hard for them to move on their own if they're not on screen. Limited memory, if the Game Boy is probably the reason. Oh, I need to go here. There's crack blocks over here. Right, with that we have 21 remaining. Yeah, I'm sorry my brand is covering that. I've noticed that. Happened to Wario Land as well. I like having a brand on my videos, so no matter who or what is watching, you always know it's me playing. It's some funny business I enjoy. But it's also to prevent people from copying my stuff and everything. You can, of course, always download or record YouTube videos and everything. And I'm not really that big of a fan of people copying my stuff, so brands mostly for that. But in Game Boy games it can be quite annoying, because the Game Boy uses the bottom part of the screen for their HUD. And that's exactly where the brand is located. I've not found a way to shut that off, I'm afraid, or a way to shut them off in just this video, or just the Game Boy videos, to place it somewhere else and everything. No, I'm going to have to work with it. I'll just have to remember to name the number that is supposed to be there myself every once in a while. It's 20 now. The thing the brand's covering right now is the number of Metroids remaining in the entire game. It's 20 in this case. Howdy. Can I reach you from here? I cannot. And I need to find another way in. Oh, there we go. Kind of dropped in on accident, but apparently this is the way. Alright, these webbings can be quite annoying, because you cannot shoot your missiles through them. They will just impact on the webbings, so you need to clear them out with your normal beam first. And then switch to your missiles when you have the space and then shoot him. It can be very annoying, these webbings. As you can see, he hurt me quite a bit before I was able to actually attack him. And I've got the room now. He's mine. Right, as you can see, I will show it off here. If you shoot a missile, it'll stop at the webbing. It will clear out the webbings, but it will also disengage. So whenever you shoot a missile in a location like this, where it's all webbings, as you can see, you can't really do much with your missile. So you really need to clear this stuff out. And be careful for off-screening. You see it right here. If you go off-screen, webbing will reappear. But nothing we cannot overcome. Come on. There we go. Alright, next spot. Where, of course, we need the spider ball. Samus cannot fit through there while standing. Where do I need to go next? Probably down here. I think this room is done. I can't go through there. No, don't go up. Oh, I think I can go in here. This is another vertical shaft, I believe. And it can be quite annoying, these early Metroid games, not having an in-game map so I can check where I'm going. I'm constantly in fear that I'm forgetting something or just I'm completely going the wrong way. Well, at least there's another shell here, so there's another Metroid somewhere here. Ow. Apparently that hurts. Never do that. Oh, there's a Metroid encounter here. Oh, Gamma, hey. How's it going, sir? I am here to exterminate you, by the way. They pay me a lot of money to do that, so... Yeah, of course, even Samus doesn't... Even Samus doesn't work for free. She needs to earn a living as well. Galactic Federation, living in the future, space and everything. That doesn't mean that bread is now cheap, or for free. Can I go up here? No. Then I go here. Probably the only way to go, as I can see. What are you? Well, you're dead. Ow. Oh, can't go down here. Why do I keep going the wrong way? That's what you get for not having a map. Well, at least I know I need to go up now. Ow. Everything hurts me. I can't hit you because the plasma beam is crappy in this game. Well, we're going to have to work with it. Another dead end. No. No. Come on. And here I was saying that I like the Game Boy controls because unlike the NES controls and the Nintendo 64 controls, Game Boy controls are actually fun to work with. And I start screwing up. Well, Nintendo 64, I don't really mind the controls. The games are programmed fine, I think. Just the design of the controller, that is crappy. With the NES, it is actually the in-game programming that is the problem, because the NES has actually a very good controller, I think. NES controller is one of my favorite controllers, actually. Really works well, but yeah. Programming mistakes. I need one more. Where can I find that? Can I go through here? I can. Looks like a dead end, but... What do we have here? This looks suspicious. No, don't spider ball. Just go. There's nothing in here. What the hell? Hold on. This is what I was afraid of happening at some point. Because I'm pretty sure... Yeah, this is the way back. Ah, dang it, I forgot one. Now I need to look for it. Alright, never mind. Me and my paranoia. I shut off my recording because I knew I was going to have to look for one. But I jumped the gun. I wasn't done yet. This was not the end. I climbed through that room and realized, no, this is not the first room. I'm still not done yet. It looked like the first room, but there's still one more, and it's over here. Me and my paranoia. Yeah, that's the reason I want an in-game map, because I was pretty sure I missed one, but I didn't. It's because the rooms look so similar. But I got it. Barely survived. I lost all of my energy tanks. But this was the final one. The earthquake should happen now. There we go. I'm not falling for this trick again. These narrow corridors look like to be hiding something, but they do not actually. Unless there's... No, I don't think there's an energy refill here. You give me... Ow. Yeah, this is a one-way trip, as you can see. There are spikes in here normally, so you can only come through here through the caves. But this does take you back to the... Yeah, the normal cave section, the pathway through the planet. Well, as you can see, the lava is still here, in this location. But if you remembered correctly, you know, this was not the only spot of lava that we encountered. There was one other one. And that other one... That is the one that actually retracted the lava, so we need to go back through here. No. Pressing one down too much always gives you the spider ball. Spider ball, spider ball. I'm making a running gag out of that. Right, somewhere over here is also a spot of lava, and that should be the one that is gone now. I really hate the plasma beam in this game. Normally I like it so much, but in this game they actually managed to rape it. I am not a fan. Right, this is the spot where I accidentally jumped into last time. This is where we need to continue. Need to refill on a lot of things because I'm running out of health and I'm also running out of missiles. Ah, more lava. Didn't got very far in this section, but it is where we need to go. We find another shell here. Ooh, big energy ball. That's what I want to see. Thank you. Thank you. Really helps. It's 20 units apparently, those big ones. Yeah, it's 20. I was sure it was 10. It was 5 for the small ones and 10 for the big ones. But it's even better. It's 20 for the big ones. And I'm going to need it because I haven't seen an energy refill anywhere. And of course there's more Metroids coming. And not just Metroids, because these guys can kill me too if I'm not careful. Right, there we go. Let me see. What are you hiding here? Who is hiding here? And where does this path take me? Is it going to be another ruins or something different? Come on, more of these guys. You know this by now. And it would be nice to have the screw attack at this point. So I can just plow my way through these guys without caring. Right. 2 energy tanks I've already returned. Working on my 3rd one. Game's really nice to me. All these guys giving me their energy. Right, this is a long path. Where is this taking me? Oh, Metroid, of course. Gamma. Also, of course. I'm still not getting any Zeta Metroids. I think that's reserved for Area 6. This is technically Area 5. Alright, that one is gone. And this is a dead end. Yeah. Gamer jerks. Games making you come all this way just for this single Metroid. And as you can see, the next earthquake already happens. So now we need to backtrack all the way back to that spot of lava we found. And of course the game is going to be jerks again. Because it's not going to be the lava that we most recently encountered. No, it's going to be the one before that. The one we actually skipped out on when coming out of the ruins. That is the lava that's subtracted. Yeah, they're not necessarily the same. As you find different spots of lava, it is not necessarily the same spot. Or the same level. If you found different pools of lava, then there's a big chance there are also different kind of earthquakes required to get rid of them. Because as you can see, the lava in this room, that also is a part of the lava in the previous room, where actually the continuation is still here. So this is not the one that's subtracted. It's giving me a lot less energy now. I'm still a little bit over halfway dead, so... Alright, lava's still here, like I said, so... I need to go back all the way here. You give me something? No, missiles. I also need missiles, I'm also running low on those. These gammas really take a lot of missiles. So eventually you're going to run dry. I believe my maximum is around 200, I think, and I'm below 100. And I need at least 10 for each Gamma Metroid. Right, back in this room. Now we need to go through this little maze again. Yeah, I don't like it either, but it is required. It is what the game Okay, come on, stay in your morph ball. This is what the game programmed us to do. This was Nintendo's way of thinking. They could make a puzzle for us. Right, now we can continue here. This is where the lava was. It is not anymore. Really disliking the... Oh, come on. Saw them coming. Still dropped myself. Not a smart idea. Right, what are you hiding here? If it's another single Metroid after a very long path, I am going to scream. Don't worry, I'll cut it out. So you won't be bothered by it. But I don't think it's the case. There's already 2 shells here, so... It's definitely not a single Metroid they are hiding in a pathway. This time it's almost the same because it's 2. Split path. One to the left, one to the right, both ending in a Metroid we need to take care of. Because as you can see, L2, or perhaps you cannot see it because my brand is in the way. But this is also an area where you only need to kill 2 Metroids, because there are only 2 Metroids. Right, 3rd energy tank. Closing in on full health again, without even meeting a single energy refill. Watch out for these platforms. Like I said, watch out, but I got stuck in the ceiling. But you can also just space jump your way over here. So you don't have to worry about the complicated platforming. Platforming is for Mario. Samus is not a platforming game. Samus, what I'm saying. Metroid is not a platforming game. Well, it partially is. Hi, Mr. Gamma. You are just the next in line of many, many dying... I was wanting to say people, but they're not really people, are they? Metroids are technically just animals. They're acting on instinct. They can't really help it, but they are extremely dangerous, so they still need to go. Right, I don't mind finding this. 210, yeah, I was wondering what my maximum was now. Really needed it. I was running low on my missiles. The game is not stupid. The game is jerks, but the game is not stupid. They know you're running low on missiles at this point. Or at least you should be. Also like to find a little energy refill. And that's not that hasty at the moment, because I've gotten a lot of my energy back already. So not close to dying anymore. I was running on my last energy tank for a moment. But I've got most of my health back already on my own. But I'm pretty sure the other path, the pathway to the left, also ending in a Metroid, that one gives you an energy refill. It would be weird that this area gives you just a missile refill and not have stashed away an energy refill at some point. So I'm pretty sure there is an energy refill after this Metroid. See if I can fit this in this episode. I'm nearing 20 minutes, I see, but I'd like to finish this little sub-area quickly. Not really too eventful, this episode, I know. These things also need to happen. This is all part of the game. I'm also a much bigger fan of the exploring the ruins and actually finding upgrades and everything and making ourselves more powerful. These cave areas never have them. I think I mentioned this earlier in another episode, but the caves never have expansions. That's all in the ruins. This is just an alpha, come on. It's not even a challenge at this point. Even though he's killing me, but I don't care because energy refill is also in this room, so... Why am I having more trouble with the Alpha Metroids than the Gamma Metroids? This game is making me game differently. Everything that's supposed to be hard is easy for me, and everything that's supposed to be easy is hard for me. Even though I'm calling it gaming differently, but it's not really different for me. I always have that. I always, when I start doing things, when things get hard, I tend to be scared of them and actually try and actually concentrate and therefore being able to do them. And when things are easy, I always get reckless and make stupid mistakes, and those easy things become hard for me. That's usually the reason why I struggle with easy... Oh, I've already been there. This is the way back. That's why I always struggle with easy things more than the hard things. Come on, I don't need to lose my health to this guy. Why don't you die? Come on. Stupid off-screening. Whenever an enemy is at the edge of the screen, it doesn't count anymore for some reason. Whenever you shoot them, they just go through them. Really, I don't like that aspect. It's what you get with these old games. Well, let's see if I can quickly get back to the main pathway so I can start the next episode fresh. On our new track to the next ruins. Because, yes, next time we are going to go to some new ruins. It's no longer any loose cave exploration. We're actually going to do something next time instead of getting these loose little Metroids. If I pause, you can see L7, or you can see them, just take my word for it. 7 Metroids is our next objective for Area 6. And that is going to be our next goal. Whenever you get that big of a number of Metroids, you know there's a more major area coming. Right, where am I going? Let's see if I can get my bearings. I don't like having a map. I keep mentioning that. Where am I? Yeah, I thought I was over here. And then I need to go back more to the left. I was afraid I was, at this point, I was climbing back to the third ruins. That's not the way I need to go. Yeah, with all the lava gone now, it's pretty hard to get your bearings. But I know where I am. This is where I came from. This is where those caves just now were. So this is where I need to go. Go back through those little maze-like caves one last time. And next time we will continue our way deeper into the planet. This time actually finding more upgrades and giving ourselves our final gear. Because yeah, this is a Game Boy game and everything, so it's not too long. It's actually the final ruins we're going to right now. Where we will find Samus's final gear for this game. Go back into this pathway one more time. And next time we will continue our trek into the planet through this way. See you next time. Treecks out.